only then we can respond to the person. Even it can create a good individuality between the people. You can build good trust, and even we can avoid some sort of conflicts, or any difference of opinion also can be conveyed in a very soft handed manner. So this is also one of the important point to be remembered in communication, is that we have to be an active listener. And next one is the non-verbal communication. So whenever we have a conversation with the people, when we are very sure that people are looking into us, or many people are watching what we are doing, we should be very confident, and we should be very sure that our body language is very controlled, because our body language can simply express what do we feel inside. For example, if I'm very confident, my body language will show that. My hand expressions might show that. Or if I'm somewhat disturbed, or if I'm not confident, or if I'm afraid of any of those situations, it will be like my body language will be quite unappropriate in that situation. I might shiver, or my I might be doing some repeated actions with my fingers. So it is all considered that we should be very confident about our nonverbal communications. And some people used to have sign languages for their during the message is conveyed. So it is that we should be able to use an formal way of nonverbal communication whenever we use our hand or facial expressions during our communications. And the next one is different situations where we are about to be an instructor, or it's a kind of where I'm going to talk to some people, where I'm being observed by the people. And so I have to make sure that my audience are very clear about it. There is no any sort of barriers, like language, any noise, or any sort of barriers which will affect my effective way of communications. And even I should be very well prepared or tailored about my people whom I'm going to speak to, or I should have a very good approach with my tone of language which I have towards them, so that I can build a very good conversation with them. And even if it takes some time, it will be a very successful interaction, where I can get a good review or feedback from the people. So it is a kind that I should be very flexible, I should be understanding, and I should be realizing that my conversation should be an effective one. So I should be even a good speaker there. So here in communication we have come across listening and the speaking. So once listening, both listening and speaking plays a vital role where in our communication to make the people understand what it is. And in some sort of barriers of communication, we can see like what the communicator is about to say, or I'm distracted, or I have an individual conflict with the people, or sometimes I'm annoyed by the environment, or I'm annoyed by the person who's speaking. So there are so many things to be avoided whenever I look into the conversations. So it is like I should be very clear that I'm going to listen to someone, or if I'm going to be, I should never be biased often. Okay. In a communication, only then I can be open up with the people, or if I want to listen to them, I can have an effective tone. It will give an good atmosphere for the people. So I should be very sure that I use good words, and I make my environment clean and clear. and it lasts because of because of a good communication. What and all I can have is simply I can have peace and harmony in my family, in my workplace, in my within my friends, within my well wishers, whomever it is, wherever I'm having a conversation or a communication. It is like it is that I should foster a very good communication skill. Only then I can have and professionally or a personal success all throughout, because we have to be very sure that communication plays a vital role in any sort of places, or whatever the profession it is. We should be like we should be adaptable, or we should be very active listener to be an good communicator, so I can have a peaceful environment in and around me. So this is my opinions and my words about communication. Thank you for listening.